so big that they'll haunt you, or they'll calm you. That's how you know if you got it, go and get it, get to win and not conquer. I had to go out and get it without a sponsor. Kept it real, never crooked, yeah, that's honor. Now I can go out and get it how I want to. Hashtag blessed.
Winner.
Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much. Did I win? Did I just win? What the
Drop it.
That's a drop it! Go! We need to go! We're about to... No!
Get back. Go.
What I've ever done.
Alright, Tony. You really... Don't! Why'd you look up? Move! Just go! Just go! Just go! Oh my god!
We got this!
Yes! Yes! Go! 3, 2, 1! Oh, I am not ready at all for today. I am not ready for today at all. Hello everyone, Happy New Year. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Oh, Mimi, thank you so much. Hello, hello, hello.
Resubscription received.
Happy New Year, Happy New Year indeed. I've just realised I'm missing... Where have I put this? Oh, there it is. I'm missing my armrest. I just went to lean on it and went straight through. Hello, Dragon. How you doing? Hello, Whale and Vortex. Well, Vortex Dragon, hello over on Twitch. Hello, Whale over on YouTube as well. Thank you very much for double dipping. Hope you're doing well. Anders here as well. Jarts is here. Anders got the first two. Hello, hello. Oh, how are we all doing? How are we all? Because I am a mess. I'm all right. No, I'm okay. I think, and this is we're going to talk about this today. I'm creatively lost. Before we get into that, though, Mimi, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you so much. Yeah, you have a sub. Thank you so much. Also, yes, if you've just seen Twitter, I'm taking part in Mania next week. I'm in another event. So I'll be practicing, getting ready to do that as well. So that's some content stuff coming up. You've also seen the announcement that I'm also going to be taking part in the cast for your first days as well. Obviously, I showed up as a one character moment in your last day, so I'm going to be taking part in that as well. That'll be a weekend coming up soon as well. I don't know if it's actually been announced the weekend yet. So very busy. Next weekend's very busy. Among other things. But hello. Mimi is currently screaming about a torture boat that we need to take a couple of a torture boat. I'm assuming you're talking about you're taking a boat to the mainland or something. Like you're traveling across from the island to the mainland, I'm assuming. Because that's what it sounds like, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. An overnight ferry. Oh, it's an overnight ferry. Torture boat. You can make it nice, maybe. Maybe. I'm going to try and do something daring that's probably going to crash the stream. But we're going to try it. I'm going to very quickly crash my audio software because it was working when I hit go live and it stopped working as the button was pushed. So let's just risk it for a biscuit and see what happens. There we go. And we're back. Okay. We have audio and sound. That's lovely. Do I have control of said audio and sound? Let's find out. Yeah, I do. Perfect. There we go. That's better. Just a momentary hiccup. Oh, so. Hello. Right. Okay, we should get into the juice of today. First up, and I was supposed to have this next to me. Hang on, let me go grab it. I'm literally just walking to the side here because I have a brand new laptop. I've been wanting this for a while so I can get back into the editing stuff. For context, in case you're wondering, if you don't know behind the scenes, my computer has been having trouble. It's been having some problems. So, I mean, at the moment...
Drop it.
I am not dropping the laptop, Andolin. No, you evil do you know what? You get a... Oh, no, I kind of want to keep that card. Oh, wait, no. Hang on. You can... I would... Oh, that's a good land. There we go. Because I've been talking about an island, you get an island Magic the Gathering card dropped. There you go. Imagine if that landed perfectly in a socket, caught on fire, everything just burnt. No, you don't get your money back. Specifically you. There is a clause that says Andolin, specifically Andoling, doesn't get their money back. I'm early. Yes, I'm live early. I'm early live. I wanted to do something a little bit early today. Also because I was going to watch Mayhem with some people. Or maybe not some people, just on my own maybe. I may also be live tomorrow as well. So, and I just wanted to experiment with the time. So obviously, me and Nom have been talking about time as well quite a bit recently. I need to redo my entire desk now so I can actually get this laptop to fit on. But so yeah. But anyway, yeah, new laptop. So yeah, this computer's pretty much, it's not so much end of life. It's more, I'm overworking it. Like, very much overworking it. In terms of the streaming, the gaming, and also all the content stuff. There's a lot of stuff stored on there. And I could just feel it having issues. My Premiere software has been playing up a bit. So my goal was, first thing I was going to do, upload all of my assets and stuff that I need to keep safe to like a storage or something like that, or a cloud storage or something, and then give the PC a good old wipe. Just give it a clean wipe, and then my goal is just to make this PC just be perfect for gaming and streaming and everything. I just kit that up for that, and also have two hard drives in there, one for just purely streaming and gaming, and the other one which is going to be my storage place for like my backups and stuff that I do. And then I have my Mac here, which is purely my creative Mac, which I use just for doing purely content creation and my edit job as well. So I do all my editing in there. I do my my stuff I do for television is there. So just to separate, because I also have a lot of like my TV. It's been having some problems. That was me suddenly coming through. That's grand. Let me mute my own stream. Is my own stream playing on here? That's good. Well, that gives me an extra viewer. Let me... Oh, can I do something funky with this? Can I put it up big like this and be like, Hi! Hi, Wade! And then we wait for the delay. Because I paused it. Come on, delay. Kick in. This is such a wasted opportunity. Oh, no, we're all the way at the Magic the Gathering throwing. Okay, we're well behind. We're well behind. Oh, God. Hang on, here we go. Here we go. We're live now. There we go. Hi! Hi, Wade! It's good to kind of test how much the lag is. There we go. There it is. Okay, there we go. That's cool. Anyway, right, let's close all that down so I'm not double dipping into my internet. There we go. So yeah, I have a new laptop. No, I'm not dropping it, Dutch. Absolutely not. But I've been playing around with it. I've been practicing a little bit with like remoting into some edit softwares and stuff in terms of my job, and also doing my own bits and bobs. Like I made I literally made this in 30 minutes. The thumbnail for today's stream. Yes, it uses some AI art. I'm aware. That's the police coming for me for saying that I'm using AI art. It's. I don't normally use AI art. A lot of the time, I use it just for kind of like concept material stuff, and then I change it afterwards. But I literally don't have artists. I can't afford artists. I'm not an artist myself, and I quite literally just made up this in 20 minutes. So I'm going to come up with actually and design a full kind of like blanket live thumbnail that I use for if I've got a stream that I haven't been able to plan properly. Because you'll notice, I feel pretty good. All of my thumbnails previously they've all been, I've gone into Blender and generated them, and I've got screenshots and yada, yada, yada. So I do want that, but I'm going to come up with like a backup one just in case. No, absolutely not. I mean, it's still very shoddy. I mean, it's not the best. Like, I'll zoom into this and I'll show you on screen. I'll zoom in. You can see all the artifacting and everything. Like, it's not the best at all. It's not clean. But it serves its purpose for a quick one today. Yeah, no, Tex, you and Mimi do exist, but I'm never going to ask you for work without paying for you. 100%. That's never happened. It's the same with D and Juno, two amazing artists who I know IRL. Who's one of them? It's D's birthday today as well, so happy birthday, D. If you're some reason watching this, I don't know why, go back to having hot pot and playing with your friends. Yeah, no, as Nom said, literally, I said this to Aragon just before stream. I said, do you think this is going to wind people up? And I said, I've just done this because I literally changed the format of what I was going to do today for the stream, 20, 30 minutes before stream. I feel like I just got a tweet of someone going, how dare you? Sorry, I just saw my phone go. So yeah, I was just messing around. I actually had a whole nother thumbnail that was going to be today's stream, which I was playing around and doing with Nom. Nom literally just heard me pissing myself laughing over this thumbnail. I will eventually use it sometime. I swear I'm turning it into the Avengers, like an Avengers thumbnail of different characters, but they're all just me in different versions of my life. I'm not even... I want to use that. I've got it saved on there, ready to go for something. Yeah, don't shut up, Vortex. Don't say cuz friends. Absolutely not. Never gonna want things for free. Anyway, so yeah, I got the laptop. So now I feel like I'm ready to go, and I really am. I've spent, cause I got it about middle of the week, and I spent a couple of days getting it set up, getting all the apps done, getting all my work stuff sorted, because that was the first thing. That's the most important stuff. My edit work, my TV work, and then just gradually getting everything ready for it. I do not like that I've put it right next to my... Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just move out. There we go. But yeah. Hello, Sandwich. Hello. How are you? I'm okay. I was just showing off my new Mac. sandwich because I've just got a new laptop to do some editing and things like that, which I'm very happy about. So it's very sexy. It's very sexy. It is very sexy. It's I should be really careful with my devices because I'm really not. I literally scratched the screen. Not this, don't worry. Blooming out, that'd be £2,000 down the drain. I literally scratched the screen on my phone yesterday. Like, no. I've kept it going so long and then dropped it as I was leaving the house at 5 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, okay, today. We need to talk about today. So first things, let's talk about the topic. Let's talk about what I've put today. That is that I am creatively lost. Now, I've been in a very weird kind of state of mind for the last 2 weeks. No, I'm not retiring, Dutch. I've been in a very weird state of mind for the last 2 or 3 weeks. Flip-flopping between happy and excited to get back into making content with ideas and everything like that. And then on the complete flip, having like all these ambitious ideas just ripped away from me. Thanks to that lovely word, the algorithm. And what I mean by that is I feel like I'm at this weird middle point of my content. And I've been stuck like it for about a year and a half now. Now, I briefly touched on this on the 2023 wrap-up stream when I've talked about some ideas going into 2024 and everything. But very much I feel like I've been caught in this burnout block. Yeah, art block burnout, yeah. It's this weird moment where I have all these different ideas and things I want to try. And then all I get is information and art and comments and I see things from like YouTube officials, for example, about how I shouldn't be doing that. And I think it's been compounded by also all the recent people who have been either leaving content creation, changing their formulas up, and so on and so forth. When I talk and listen to other creators who feel like they're creatively blocked into a specific style of content or specifically doing a very, very specific thing in one specific game in their content. You know, it's very, very crazy. And this stream was very much sparked by, and I'm just going to make sure I get the right tweet, this one here, from YouTube Liaison. What's the best way of doing it? Let's do this. I love how much that because my buttons aren't working properly again. I have to do such a workaround for this. There we go, that's worked now. Okay, that's fantastic. All right, we can do that. Okay. So I had this wonderful tweet that I saw from YouTube Liaison. It's in context to this tweet here. So it kind of goes down a thread. We've got New Year of what's happening on YouTube, and there was obviously they're pointing to this, and this comment from Fezzy the Frog, lovely name. Excuse me, sorry. Which is, algorithm needs to be more dynamic than it is. The fact that a channel is niche locked intentionally and basically expected to stay within the confines of a single topic is literally a system designed to burn creators out. Each video should go to the audience it's intended for. Okay, and it's kind of everyone's kind of weirdly. It's not a tweet that's gone big. You know, it's a very small tweet, but it got picked up by YouTube Liaison. If you know who YouTube Liaison are, they are someone who works with YouTube. They're one of the official kind of YouTube Liaison creator liaisons, essentially. And they put out this big old tweet post, and I'm going to read it through. So it says, this can be super frustrating for creators, but it helps to think like a viewer and think of channels more like shows. Bryan Cranston can be in Malcolm in the Middle, Breaking Bad, and Godzilla, but jumbling them together into one show would confuse viewers. It's why we recommend the same audience, same channel show, different audience, different channel show. And he's mentioned this quite a few times. I've seen this before. Is whenever someone goes, "Do you think I should do this?" and the response has always been, "Well, is it the same audience?" And it's a very hard, and that's a very hard thing to pinpoint. So we'll put a pin in that comment I just mentioned there. I'll come back to that later. Some people will show up just for the creator, the dedicated superfans, but the vast majority of people will show up for the topic massive mainstream. Again, that's a comment I want to come back to. We'll put a pin in that one as well. Because audience have expectations, and if they see, to quote The Simpsons, more of the same, just different, it's a no-brainer to watch because they're confident that they'll get the same feeling they love again. If you see something else, though, then they have to think about it. They're not confident. Will they get that feeling or be disappointed? It's like going to a restaurant and having your favorite food, no-brainer, versus going to a restaurant that will serve something random, risky. The YouTube algorithm does its best to follow the audience. So if they expect a tasty cooking video, click on it and get it and love it, it's super easy to keep recommending it to the same people who love tasty cooking videos. If instead they get a dance video, then maybe they don't click. They maybe don't like it, and then the algorithm has to figure out why their audience hasn't clicked it. Audience build up trust and affinity, and they may be more likely to click on creators they know, making it harder for one-offs to compete before interest in a specific topic wanes or satiates. This isn't unique to YouTube. Some of the biggest franchises in movies, best established TV show seasons, best-selling artists, etc. can struggle with changing genres and meeting audience expectations. I'd even argue that YouTube and the algorithm makes it easier to experiment because the discovery system will actively look for new audiences. It's just closer to running around a mountain than running up one. You still cover distance, get content in front of people, you just don't rise as far up. Have consistent content that turns those people into a consistent audience. And it got me thinking a lot, particularly as I was going through a lot of the comments and some points. And actually, I'm going to pause for a second. Let me just see, because I've seen some comments here. Also, hi, Phantom. Hello. Let's see from Vortex. In a weird way, it's kind of good to a certain degree about a lot of these bigger YouTubers retiring. Is as much as we will miss them, we can be happy for the stuff they made in their time, and it paves the way for the next generation of creators to step up and into the spotlight. Well, yes and no. It's a weird one. I'm going to come back to YouTube Liaison's point, because I thought about this a lot today. It's a weird thing to think of, and they mentioned this, particularly the thing they mentioned earlier of Bryan Cranston could be in Malcolm in the Middle, Breaking Bad, and Godzilla, but jumbling together into one show would confuse viewers. Well, of course, if you bundle together different shows of different genres, they would confuse viewers. Or do they? Because some shows that mix up their formats and try different things and do specials and things like that, they're the ones that do really well. I've been watching, for example, 911, a US-based drama show about firehouse and police rescue in Los Angeles, and every now and again they have a special episode, the begins episode. They go back in time and look at the person, or they've even done some very weird and wonderful ones, some episodes where it's from a different perspective, or very, very out there episodes. Take Doctor Who, one of the longest British running TV series, and every episode does feel like it's slightly a different genre. It's sci-fi X something else. I mean, hell, we got musical recently. So it's a weird one. And I think it's weird to state as well, jumbling together, because they're talking about Bryan Cranston in these different shows, like Malcolm in the Middle, Breaking Bad, so on and so forth. But they are making different shows. That's the thing that's weird. A lot of the time, this YouTube algorithm mindset kind of has us stuck in this mindset of this person likes crime thrillers, so therefore that's all they watch. Crime thrillers. No, we don't. We watch other things too. We're interested in other things. And I'm gonna come back to my thoughts. Let me just respond from Whale. Whale says, because I do think that YouTube is for the masses, and after a while, older creators will get less viewers just because of time. But it still feels very sad to see something happening because of burnout. Yeah, we have set up this system in a perfect way for us to make the most money from advertisers at the cost of you, your mental health, and your revenue. That's a good one, Mimi, as well. So anyway, let's come back a second. So the thing about this though that's a bit off is you've got to think in terms of the viewer. He's saying think about the viewer. So let's do that for a second. And let's now press pause on all of this and come back to my chosen subject. I work in telly. And I kind of have a little bit of a cool insight into certain things. So let's first talk about what viewers are interested in. Let's talk about that with telly. Because in television, we don't care about numbers. We don't care about how many millions of people are watching or thousands of people are watching. We care about audience percentage. That's more important, that phrase there, audience percentage. Because there's less people watching TV in the morning than there is in prime time. But that doesn't mean that it's not as interesting to make stuff. It doesn't mean that you don't make good stuff for the TV in the morning. It doesn't mean that at all. It means you've got to be a bit more focused on the stuff in the morning. Likewise, we get a percentage rate, and if we get a percentage of, let's say, 8%, that might sound really small, but that's actually quite big in the grand scheme of all the channels and everyone's viewing habits in the morning. 8% is quite high, and that's something we used to talk about when I worked on Jeremy Vine. It was the show I used to work on. I think I could talk about it openly now. It's been a year since I left. I talk openly about the other shows I've been on. I remember we used to go absolutely mental and crazy when we got into double figures, when we got over 10% on a viewership once. And these sort of morning TV shows are built around getting viewers in and keeping them watching. This is the thing, all of this, in terms of YouTube, social media, it's all about bums on seats, getting bums on seats, constantly watching the show. And that's why morning TV exists. It's why ITV, for example, in the UK, has 3 shows, GMB, this Lorraine, and then This Morning, which are all basically the same kind of show. They're just entwined into each other so much that they're kind of almost the same show. It's just because their goal is you tune on at one point and you are then in, because they want you watching throughout it, because you're then probably going to disappear and do other things at the same time, and watching stuff in the background, and the advertisers will be happy, and you'll then end up watching whatever they put on at midday. They're happy. Right. Same with Channel 5. The reason why the show I was working on, Jeremy Vine, kept getting extended more and more is because Channel 5 liked having the viewership coming in from our show and sticking around to the later shows. They extended our show because they wanted more people to stay in and not tune out and channel flip when the show ended. They want to keep people riding through that whole channel. And that's all it is. It's all about that sort of mindset. But we are now still thinking about the channel. We're talking about here where audience matters about the channel here. Okay. So the channel will put on different types of shows. They have to in the UK. We've got public service broadcasting to get a little bit of that money from PSB. They kind of have to make sure they do that. And because people do have different feelings, they have different thoughts. They don't all want to watch cooking shows all the time. There's not many people who sit there watching cooking show 24/7 or sit on challenge TV 24/7. People switch. They might be in a game show mood and they flip over to a film. Sometimes people watch one film and that's all they can do is watch one film a day. Do you really think Sky Movies and things like that is failing as a channel because people only normally watch one film a day? And that's being very generous, because I'm pretty sure most people don't watch a film a day. Most people watch a film even less than a week, let's be honest. So yeah. I love that I keep looking back at chat and see what the hell's going on. Anlin says he's going to be such a morning TV watcher when you're 40. Yeah. And wake up and watch BBC complain about the world. Yeah. Hi, Orbits. How's it going? Can't wait for the ITV shorts. Well, they are doing stuff, actually. ITV. They are doing ITV shorts. They're on TikTok. And it's a weird thing. And we've noticed this. I remember... hi, Ethan. Thank you for the resub, by the way. Hello. Hello, Ethan. How are you doing?
Apparently you are doing something right.
Welcome. Hello, there you go. Hi, Ethan. How are you? Hope you're doing good, buddy. So it's an interesting one, because that's talking about, TV, right? Then we get, but the thing that's interesting with the TVs and the TV shows, the shows are competing, but that's not up to the shows. That's up to the channels. We don't care about, maybe it might be competing in the same slots. We're looking at This Morning or something if we were working on Jeremy Vine. And purposely, by the way, and this is generally serious, we are competing with them. So we'll try and come up with the best content, but you don't try to steal or undermine, like, you look at a channel, let's say we're on Jeremy Vine and we look at this at GMB and we go, GMB are doing this topic, so we're not going to do that topic. Genuinely, because if people aren't interested in that topic, they're going to flip channels and we want to be there. Think about things like, for example, Strictly Come Dancing. Strictly Come Dancing is a big show over on the BBC. Do you really think all the other channels are going to put on a dance-based show or a game show type show in the same time slot? No, because people who like that show, you don't aim for the percentage of people who like that show and try to steal them away. You aim for the massive percentage of people who aren't watching, who aren't interested in that, who then will go to a different channel. That's the point. You aim for those different things. You're not competing in a matter of sense. You're kind of filling out that slot of being able to be there for everyone. But in the same breath here, these shows and everything can mix things up. They can change things around. The channel will change things up. They might have a crime thriller at one point and then switch it to a very serious, dramatical experience of what's happening with the Postmasters. And people watch all sorts. There are people out there who are enjoying the real life story of the Postmasters on ITV, for example, and will then also flip over and watch Doctor Who on BBC. Would an algorithm look at that and go, that person's weird. Why are they watching a real life crime? They shouldn't be watching sci-fi. And it's kind of the issue with the social media chain. The same can be said, by the way, with Netflix. Now, Netflix we kind of look at as a channel, so to speak, and you'll notice that on there they'll have all these different shows, and the shows are kind of competing, so to speak. Hi, Shauna. Welcome. Hello. Thank you for following. Welcome to the stream. So, on Netflix, the shows are kind of competing, but not to the same extreme. Because we know that, in terms of Netflix, they know that you've paid, you've got your subscription, so their idea is to keep you watching. Now, they will kind of put up there shows that are like, oh, if you've just watched this show, you might be more interested in these sorts of things. But you'll notice when you go to Netflix, there's rows of different types of shows. They'll have a row at the top maybe of what things the algorithm thinks you'll like, but they'll have other rows that will be completely out there and things that aren't your interest, and ranked elements as well. They'll have things like, hey, these are some of the shows that are the most watched shows at the moment because we think you'll be interested and watch that, Shauna says, Netflix recommends me the most polar opposite shows. That is the point, because they're very much aware and they can see that people watch very different things. One person, one moment, might be watching the latest episode of Stranger Things. They might not be binging. They might just be going, I'm just going to watch one episode of Stranger Things, and then completely flip-flop over and watching, is it cake or is it not? It's a very different type of show. But there's audience out there who do watch different things. Variety is, of course, very much the spice of life. But on top of that, the thing there with Netflix is competing instead with the other streamers. Netflix competes with Prime, Amazon Prime. They compete with Disney Plus, for example. And that's become the problem there. That's its own problem. The whole thing there is like, they've just, in terms of these streamers, their goal is just to put out such a variety of content that there's always something that you want to watch if you fancy it. That's their goal. Their idea isn't so much of you going, I want to watch said show. It's more going, I'm in a crime mood. I'm in a thriller mood. I want to watch a comedy. And then you flick on their thing and they've got that for you. That's their goal. Is they've got it so that whatever the mood you're in for, you flick on it and can find it. The issue is coming as there's so many streamers now that they're having to offer different things to entice you in. It's why Amazon Prime does very, very well, because of course you've got all the other Amazon services you get. It's why Netflix has been struggling a little bit. Disney have been doing quite well, to be fair, because they've bought all of Fox, and they're bringing loads of big old box set TV shows, the binge watching stuff. They're hitting that very well. They're hitting the binge watch stuff very well. Weirdly, Netflix has kind of hit this weird kind of moment where they've been so focused on new shows, so focused on making new content that they've lost the licensing to some of the older stuff, the binge watching stuff, and so people who want to watch that are going to the other places. So it's an interesting battle that's going on there. But now we've talked about that. Let's now get to the social media content thing, because that's where the issue is. Because we don't pay for YouTube, so we don't have something enticing us to keep watching YouTube. Like, in terms of Netflix, you've paid for it because you want to watch Stranger Things. And just because you happen to have paid for it, you might check out One Piece and see if you like it. The trailer plays, oh, I like that, I'll watch that through. And then afterwards going, maybe I'll watch this other show. Maybe I'll watch Arcane, you know. Try it out. Oh, I do like this, you know. That's kind of what Netflix has got going for it, is that you're there. If you're there, you're going to see the other stuff. But in terms of YouTube, you know, we have to type in YouTube and go there. We haven't got a reason to, so to speak. So, what is it that makes people watch YouTube? What is it that makes people watch, you know, their TikToks? What is it that makes people go on their phone, like I am right now, and I'm very much aware that I'm about to probably play a lot of copyrighted music, and just keep swiping through the TikToks? What keeps people doing that? Well, I'm pretty sure it's not because an algorithm is constantly feeding them exactly the same thing, because that gets boring. If I was on my TikTok feed and I'm constantly getting cat videos, one thing after another, sure, I might be in the mood for cat videos at the time, but I'm going to burn out eventually. And you'll notice that if you go on TikTok, you swipe through, you will have probably things that are in your interest and gradually build that algorithm up to match the stuff that's your interest. But you'll notice that you'll get a variety of different things as well. You get different bits mixed in there, maybe a bit of real life things hit in there, you know. TikTok's algorithm is very, very good. They're the ones that are like doing very well in the algorithm game. On the flip hand, that's where YouTube's been kind of having these problems now, because as YouTube guys are kind of putting out there and saying, oh, everyone wants to focus on these shows, we've got to think about the viewer. This comes back to goes to like an age-old question of who do you focus on, the creator or the viewer? Sure, you can build an algorithm that, you know, a viewer has just watched a SCP video with subtitles. They very clearly like videos with subtitles, and they want to watch this specific game. So we're going to constantly feed them more and more of this game. That's great, you know. But what if they are not interested in that anymore? They want to try something else, you know. The algorithm is almost like too extreme. Like, think about it right now. You go onto YouTube for a second and type in something like what I've done recently, accessories for a MacBook, you know, or what SSD box you want to get, something like that, for example. Suddenly, your homepage will be filled with more and more tech-related things, but things specifically about the MacBook. I'll have videos telling me about why I should buy that MacBook, why I shouldn't buy that MacBook. And I'm looking at these things and going, what the hell am I getting these videos for? I have bought said MacBook, you know. Flip side as well, I wanted to make, I was interested in how to make rice cakes, glutinous rice cakes. So to make, I'm going to completely butcher the race to tteokbokki. I think that's the thing. I'm so butchering how it's said. I'm expecting Jazzy to come in here and slap me silly. But I was interested, looked up a video on it once, and it's great. And then all I'm now getting is cooking videos related to that one specific thing. That's it, yeah, thanks, Sean, thank you. I just wanted to go on there once to see that. I'm not interested in cooking, because I'm looking at quick guides and things like that. I'm not looking at a specific chef. On the flip side, maybe I'm looking at, why is his name gone from my head? Joseph's gonna kill me. It's a YouTube chef, TikTok chef. Why is his name gone from my head? There's a TikTok chef I absolutely love. And I will follow them and I will watch their videos because I like their videos. And that convinces me to then get into making those different types of foods. That's the thing. He put here the thing about, you have an audience who wants a cooking video. I think it was, where was it? Was it in another comment? Oh, here we go. Yeah, audience algorithm. If they expect a tasty cooking video, click on it and get it. They love it. It's super easy. We keep recommending them. No, most of the time it's trust. If you got things like that, they want trust. They want to trust a specific creator. The YouTube algorithm has changed so much. To, if you remember back in the day, when you went to the homepage, it would be your subscribers, people you would subscribe to. Because that's the thing. When I go on there, if I want to find, let's say, different things, and I search Rust, let's say I want to watch Rust videos, at that point the algorithm kicks in and should show me Rust-based videos. Totally fine. But that doesn't mean that 24/7 I want to watch Rust videos. That's the issue. I want to go, let's see, if I go to my homepage right now, let's see what we get. All right, let's see how chaotic this homepage is. And I'm going to be open with you on how many things I'd be genuinely interested in to watch. So we go to our homepage, my homepage right now. This is literally, just went on it right now. So I do watch every single Reddit video that comes out from Smosh Pit. So that's a good video. I watch that, but I'm watching it because of Smosh, because of these guys. You know, they're not, as you can see, I'm not being recommended other reading out based videos from other channels. It's just I like these guys doing their thing. But I also watch, I'm hoping that it will actually show, yeah, I watch all sorts of their videos, you know. So why wasn't I recommended some of these ones here, you know, or that one? I didn't even know that one existed. I would have been interested in watching that one though. YouTube, just to let you know. That's good. I watch Nox Hill. I love his stuff, and I have been interested in this cinematic video. So yeah, I would totally watch that. I saw this guy once do an edit, and I got that again. That's an interesting one. Maybe I'll be interested in that because I've been looking up some League of Legends stuff. So yeah, here we go. First 6, not too bad. Although I don't think I'd watch that. That's not enticing me straight away. I've watched this video 10 times already. Let's see what else we got. Some film review stuff. It's a mix. It's a nice mix. You know, there's some Destiny stuff. Sushi for Cats. Yeah, I might maybe watch that on a TikTok, but would I watch that video? Probably not. Yeah, it's not. Here's the thing. I'm looking at all these things here, and I'm gonna be brutal honest with you. What I'm gonna click at the top here, I click that video and that video. That video when I'm cooking, maybe, and that video if I want to sit down and watch something. I'm probably not going to click the others unless I've got an interest in that, and I wouldn't click this unless I'm specifically going, Riot stolen artwork? People that talk about Twitter? What are they talking about? Google search it, you know. Same down here. Anything here that I'm going to click on? No. I mean, there's a video here from Smitty from 4 years ago. Maybe this one here that I'd started watching. So, yeah. But no, nothing else. Oof. YouTube, this is bad. This is a weird, like, you know, it's not interesting. So, I don't think the algorithm's working. Brutal honesty. Your algorithm, and I use YouTube a lot. You know. But that's the thing, Sean. That's right. It's usually the content you usually watch. But do you find yourself usually watching the same creator? That's the thing that for me that's the interesting point here, because they said treat it like shows. Well, I like Smosh Pit, and they put on very different types of shows. And I like that. I like that sort of thing. So it's a weird one. It's a weird one to say. And particularly when it comes to gaming, it feels almost like it's even more nailed down. Because instead they focus purely on specific games. Like you saw there, I was getting lots of videos on Lethal Company. That's because I wanted to watch one video from Lethal Company from someone else, and because I watched a mod video probably, and now I'm getting loads of others. But you know, I don't really care about watching other people play Lethal Company. I care about Smitty playing Lethal Company because I think he's really funny, and I'm looking forward to watching his hour-long video where he gets drunk playing it. because I want to watch him. If he puts a video out of him solo playing Viewpoint, I'd want to watch that because it's him. I'm interested in the stuff he's doing. Same with Markiplier. Do I care about if it's horror or not? Maybe I probably wouldn't click on the horror ones as often, but I like him. I want to watch his things. So I think the mindset they've got here, when they mentioned earlier about some people will just show up for the creator, dedicated superfans, and they're saying that as like that is the like that's the small amount. That's the like most of the mainstream people. No, I don't think that's true, because that's the issue. Is people tune in for the person. That's the thing. They tune in for the person, and then whilst they're on that platform, that's YouTube. That's your opportunity to kick in that algorithm, and then maybe show other things related to that video. And this is where I think it's wrong. They're mentioning here about the channel, so to speak. Your channel shouldn't be trying different things. Why not? That's the thing I find so wild and weird, because if Markiplier posted a video of him cooking and doing a cooking thing for once, I'm going to click it because it's Markiplier and I love him. And maybe I'll be like, this is actually quite fun to watch. Oh, YouTube algorithm, please recommend me other cooking related videos, because at that time I'm in the stint to watch it. You know, that's the thing. Flip to, let's say, Ara. There we go. Hello, Ara. Ara's here. Let's use Aragon, for example. Aragon posts a video up of a video of him playing Minecraft. And I like watching his Minecraft videos, but for once he's posted a video of him IRL vlogging himself somewhere, and I want to watch that because I like watching real people. The reason why The Traitors does so well in the UK is because it's real people. So I want to watch a real person. I want to see what he's like in real life. I'm going to watch that. He's not a vlogger. He's a gamer. But I want to see because it's him. And maybe I'll be interested in it. And then maybe YouTube will feed me other things there. The point I'm trying to make is that works on the video-esque, but it shouldn't be pushing it so much on the channel. Your viewers come back because they are interested in some of the things you're doing. They're interested in what things you're putting out. So you feed that video, those different videos through, and then the algorithm kicks in there. That's the thing I find weird. It's this mindset that they're putting out that you should only focus on things that your specific audience are going to care about. We're not making Stranger Things. We're not making you. We're not making TV shows. We haven't got the budget. Unless you're like these big content creators who are doing things there, majority of people on YouTube are just putting stuff out that they like enjoy making and stuff. Because let's be honest, YouTube again started out as just a sharing video site. So it's a weird one, and I think this permeates through not just to YouTube but to Twitch and to Instagram and everything. And it's why I think they're struggling, and they are. They are struggling. Look at Twitch. Twitch has just done another announcement that they've had to lose a percentage of their workforce. And not only that, they've openly said that they aren't profitable at the moment. And that's maybe because they've been too focused on this algorithm. Netflix themselves said Netflix was really struggling at a point because they had an algorithm running everything they did in the back end. And they turned around and said, we messed up. We shouldn't have let this algorithm, we shouldn't have been dictated by this algorithm. And it's a big issue. Anyway, let me catch up. Shauna says, I watch so many random people for specific Terraria challenges. Yeah. But that's you're searching for that, so to speak, as well. Mimi says, mine works more like game recommendations. I rarely get the same creator on my home page. Yeah. Wales says, also the comparison to actors in TV isn't comparable. Some people do watch movies because I like it. Yeah, that's a big point. That's a really big point because, the point of like Bryan Cranston can be in multiple shows, but jumping together wouldn't work. That's not true. If Kiefer Sutherland is put into a show, I'm going to watch it because I like Kiefer Sutherland because I found him through 24. I want to watch Kiefer Sutherland. That's who I want to watch. I mean, hell, there's a reason why films get big, like we know this. Films put in random actors who probably only have a 1-bit line, but they'll be in all the advertising, or they'll put in a musician, they'll put in a pop star. And they'll have a pop star coming up in the trailers and stuff, even though they've only got 1 or 2 lines. Because, I'm sorry, YouTube, celebrities sell. They do. Big names sell. Names sell. People do watch stuff because of the people in it. Blooming hell. Like, that's to me is so mental. Like, I quite literally saw another creator who did a completely different, I never watched this creator at all. And I wouldn't have clicked on it if I didn't see a little face in there. I went, is that Michael Reeves? Ooh, let me have a look. And I started watching a new creator because of Michael Reeves, because of a person. Not because I care about them living on a bloody boat, not because I watch that kind of content at all. That's not my interest at all. I like the creator. And maybe that's an old-fashioned thing. Maybe it's just me. But I feel like I'm not the only person saying this and thinking this. And this is where, as a viewer, I feel annoyed. I feel annoyed when YouTube says these sorts of things. Because I can see creators getting annoyed. I'm seeing creators burning out. I'm watching these videos of, people leaving YouTube. Hell, there's a reason why. All we've been talking about are creators leaving, like stopping what they're doing and putting out cancellation videos, Look, it is. That's what we're all seeing all the time. Because, and everyone's talking about that, because they're not interested in the show or the theme or the game. They're interested in the creator. And it's a weird one. And it's why I put out and said, I'm creatively lost. Because I have all these different ideas of things I want to do, I want to try, and I want to make, but I don't want to get landlocked into a very specific type of game or a very specific style of content. We hear all the time. We've talked to Legundo, who talks about sometimes how he's stuck in the 100 days mindset. I remember talking to Tom, I mentioned to Tom Scar once, like 8 years ago when he came to my uni once, and he was talking about this as well. Anyway, so let me go back and see. I love it. I did see the Chris Pratt sobs. Yeah. Well, says also that comparison. The comparison accent is horrible. I said that. Yeah. There's a reason you get big names. If there was no reason to get a big name, movies wouldn't bother naming actors. Yeah, exactly. It's such a weird one. And I think it's a thing where I get the show point mindset. I do think that as well. I'm not complaining here or anything like that, but I think it's a valid. This is the thing. I fully get what YouTube's doing, and here's the thing of what I'm going to get to why I'm creatively landlocked and why I'm stuck at the moment. Because on one hand, I fully get what YouTube's saying, and I fully get that I have to conform to this, but it doesn't mean I can't be, moody about it and say, this is crap. Because I want to watch creators do their different things. Like, I used to like Team Edge and their stuff that they did. I'm not interested in all the different creators trying to break through walls and do things like that. I like Team Edge doing it because I like the people. And I'm very interested in the stuff that they're also making on their other channels. That's me interested in them. And I happened to find it simply because they posted a video about it and tweeted about it, and I found their new channel through it. And they've been posting some other videos from this. And I'm like, why am I not being... This is like really cool stuff. Not many people are watching this. It's them talking about food and stuff, basically. And it's like, why? Why am I not being fed this stuff that I like? These creators, they're doing something else on a different channel, and I'm not being fed it. And this is the problem with YouTube here, is they're saying, oh, if you're doing something a little bit different, make a new channel for it. Yeah, let's do that with all the time and energy we all have. It's such a weird thing. It's such a weird thing to think of, because I think it almost feels like they're trying to make it where the channel, what we're doing, is a TV show, and then all the videos we post out are episodes. Like, that's the mindset YouTube's having. Guys, TV shows don't go on forever. They don't. A lot of TV shows get cancelled and stop because they run out of ideas and burn out. And you're doing that to your creators. And hey, YouTube, if you don't have creators, who's going to watch YouTube? Like, it's the same with Twitch. It's the same everywhere. You know. A lot of these brands, Twitch used to say it as well, a lot of these brands say like, oh, if the creator leaves the platform, it's fine because the viewers will just mix and go and watch someone else. Viewers watch because of the platform. No, we watch because of the creators. You know, as much as we hate Kick, but Kick is doing okay because they've got some big creators and their viewers have gone over to watch with them. Same with YouTube streaming. YouTube streaming is actually doing all right because the creators who've moved over to YouTube streaming, like Courage JD, sure, they might not have as big of a number as they did on Twitch, but they're doing all right with their core audience people, you know. It's such a weird one, and I feel like these big platform brands are forgetting Bebo and MySpace and all the big social media platforms that died out. And it can happen. Like, hell, look at Twitch. Look what's happening with Twitch. Look what's happening with YouTube. Everyone's cutting all the money because they're cutting all the personnel because they're running out of money. You know, they're not making enough. Their advertisements are getting worse and worse and worse. And guys, you will hit a point where it doesn't work so much. It's happening in streamers. A lot of people aren't happy that Amazon are putting in adverts into their videos. A lot of people aren't happy with it. People have been saying that they're cancelling their services. There's so many. It's almost like too many services now that people are cancelling and going back to mainstream. And mainstream are like, okay, we're fine. We get a dedicated amount set every single time. If we're in the UK, we get some PSB. We're happy. We're fine. You know. Anyway. Well, says it's also affecting the music industry, mainly TikTok, but also algorithms. You've have made music labels wants every song to be TikTok viral, and lots of medium-sized artists are complaining they aren't being allowed to release their music because it's not got that 15-second hook, or it's not danceable, or it isn't good for TikTok, and it's really messing with mental health. Yeah, it's an issue. It's a massive issue, and they need to. They do need to change. They do need to change. But, okay, so there goes my hour-long complaint. So there's the hour-long moan about this. But now we need to talk about, well, what can I do? What can I do? Because as I mentioned earlier, I'm stuck between these two things. And actually, YouTube Liaison did put it out. It kind of got me. I love this tweet. So Andrew Ellis responded back with, "What's your opinion of doing what's your opinion of thinking of a channel like a TV channel and the content on it like its own individual shows?" And the YouTube Liaison responded with, "I think if you don't care about growing an audience, you can do pretty much anything you want and be super happy with it. If you really want to grow an audience and are frustrated that it's not growing as fast as you'd like, you'd be better off thinking of a channel as a show. In other words, thinking like a viewer." So, do I care? And this has been the thing I've been fighting with for the last 2 weeks. Last week, I went out with some friends. This is why I wasn't streaming last week. Went out with some work friends, met some roommates they were living with. I've got such an itchy bit there. Sorry, it's irritating me so much. Went out with some friends, and we went into ping pong. We had some bao buns. We went and played Magic the Gathering, hence why my desk is covered in Magic the Gathering cards right now. We played Muffin Time, and it was such a blast. I haven't played Magic the Gathering in over 10 years, so it was so fun to play it again. Building my decks and realised and thought, oh god, I better make sure my decks aren't too overpowered. And then met Bob. Bob, if you're watching this, absolutely screw that goddamn deck where you're throwing insects at me and you get infinite insects. God damn it. That was horrible. There's me going, my Angel Lifelink deck, and he's like, hold my beer. Here's my Lifelink deck. So I now need to get more powerful cards. I'm coming for you, Bob. But the point I'm trying to make here is that I had fun. I enjoyed myself. I really enjoyed myself. So do I want to keep making content? And this is the awkward thing. The point they said is just do whatever. Just, you know, if you're happy without growing an audience, just do whatever you want. And it's like, but I'm doing this because I do care. I do care about my viewers. I don't have this like complete mindset goal like a lot of other creators of like, God, why is my nose so itchy? Ah! I don't have this other goal of other creators of like, I'm going to become the next Ludwig. I'm going to become the next Coach J. I'm going to become the next Markiplier. That's not my goal. I'd love to be Olin Rogers. Olin Rogers. Oh, you're great. Absolutely. He's so inspirational. He's the person I'd like to be like. But I just want to make... I want to make the things I enjoy. I think that's the thing. I want to experiment. I don't want to be frustrated. I don't want to be stuck at a point where I'm like, well, you have to upload a video once a week to a specific audience now. I'm like, okay, but do I want to be stuck just doing Minecraft? You know. Filter up, that's it, yeah. Yeah, we're in true... Welcome, Shauna. Whenever it's just chatting, whenever you see just chatting on my stream, it's full ramble. It's full ramble hours. I feel like people like the ramble Wade, though, so... Beautiful Sinner says on Twitch, you're going to be the new WadeBox, not the next anyone, bruv. It's supposed to be... Oh, that's so good! Oh, Beautiful Sinner, you beautiful bastard. That's so good. That's such a good phrase. You're right. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. If I wasn't being screwed by every algorithm left, right, and center. You're absolutely true. That's how it should be. Oh. Again, it's like, oh, where's old YouTube? Where's old content? Where you used to watch the content creator and follow the content creator, you know. Oh, dear. Hi, Neb. Hi, Neb. How you doing? Oh, dear. So, yeah, yeah, that's what I mean by... Yeah, okay, beautiful. That's a beautiful phrase, but that still doesn't help that I'm creatively lost. And this, I think, do you know what, weirdly, it's such a weird thing. I mean, in a weird sense, the best thing that happened to me last year was MCC. And likewise, the worst thing as well. I'm always lost, yeah. Don't worry, Shona. The worst thing, because the reason why I say the worst thing is because now I feel like this like extra pressure that I have to now make it. I have to now make it because I got that opportunity and we won, and I have to now do everything to make it because everyone's expecting me to become the next person in it. And I'd love to be that, but I'm also being told he's gonna do it. He's gonna be the next person in MCC. He's gonna be there. He just needs to do better with his content and make more stuff. He needs to put out regular things. He needs to do this and he needs to do that, and that's all I'm hearing. And it's all I'm hearing. It's literally, Wolfie, I love you to bits. I absolutely love you, and I want to do my best, and I want to train. I just don't know what I'm doing. I don't. I really don't, because I don't want to live 24/7 in the content creator space of just focusing on one specific time. It's boring. I will burn out. I'm 30. I will burn out so fast. There's a reason why I work in, and I work in television, guys. There's a reason why I work in it, because if I get burnt out on a show, I can switch on a different show. I've just done that. I literally last year, the year before, left morning television because I wanted to do something different. I went into post-production and editing, and I'm really enjoying it because I'm now doing different shows every single day. It's fantastic. I've got so much variety in my life. It's brilliant. I'm making a variety of content, and if I'm going to be a creator, I want to do that too. Shut up, Neb. I knew you were going to do that. Just make multiple YouTube channels. With what? I don't like. Here's the weird thing. I also don't want to have editors. because I'm an editor. Maybe this is because I'm an editor myself, and maybe Neb, you're an editor too. So you're an editor for others. How do you feel about it, Neb? Neb, if you were making stuff for your own channel, and you popped off, and suddenly you're getting millions of views, would you hire an editor, or do you feel that there's this like weird thing inside of you, like, no, I'm the editor, I must edit things? I want to know your thought. I want to know your thought, Neb, as a fellow editor. What's your thought on this? It's a completely side note. You get okay. Oh, thank God! It's such a hard thing to explain to people. Yeah, I would work with other editors too. Absolutely, yeah. But you know what I mean? It's kind of a thing of like, it's when you make stuff and stuff, it's this weird little bit like, I want to own everything that I've done. It's my thing type of thing. It's, you know. Beautiful said, I missed it earlier, said, I've always enjoyed your content for you. You've always made me laugh, thinking I need to make content is what will kill the enjoyment. You'll go far by doing what you enjoy. A happy mixture of everything is where it's always good. You've got, I know, thank you so much, because I agree completely, but it is this thing of like, what is my show? Because that's the thing, like YouTube says, Twitch does it too, like, you know, it's everywhere. It's what is your show? What is your thing? And I can't just keep saying me. I know why I'm constantly rubbing it. I've got hair. I've just felt it. There's a hair on my mustache which keeps knocking up and tickling my nose. That's what it is. Okay. I'm going to shave my beard off. No, I'm not going to do that. Oh, not yet. That is my thing. Wales says, if Wade gets I love that I'm talking over here now. Normally I'm over here, so I can look at the chat really easily like this. I'm playing it around. If Wade gets a million view video, he becomes the editor and gets someone else to be the... Yeah, that could work. That could work. Become a VTuber, have someone else game for me, and I just voice over it in the edit. Yeah, that would work. I don't have to get good about gaming then. I don't have to get better. I can just, I can be as shit as I want to be. Shorter on Twitch says, editing your own stuff versus someone else is a different vibe. Yeah, it really is. Oh, but I'm glad that Neb said the same thing, and I like that, because I get also Neb's completely right, because I do like working with others is really good. Like if you ever do an edit project, if you ever edit something and you edit with another person, it is very, very good, because you get to bounce off them and things like that. I've never thought about it though with my own content. I think that's the thing that I would like. That's the question, is with your own stuff, like something that like of you in the camera is you. Well, I suppose you're faceless technically, so but with you, because I've worked and edited with other people on projects, and I do a part and they do a part and that sort of thing, or I do an episode and they do an episode. Tech says, if I'm being 100% honest, I feel like this applies to me as well, but I generally think when it comes to content, Wade, you need to kind of stop thinking. Here's the thing, I love this, everyone keeps telling me stop thinking, and that's my problem, is I did overthink last year. But I do need to think a little bit. I don't know. I just don't know. And to be fair, I'm actually, the reason I wanted to do this today, because for context, some of you might be being, he's just moaning on Twitch again, which I am. But maybe I'm doing this because it does do well for viewership. No, I just want to talk about it openly. It's so much better to be able to talk about this openly than getting stuck in my own head. Shauna says, I hate editing for myself so much. Hearing myself is the worst. It takes a while to get used to hearing yourself. It definitely took a while for me. It took a while for me to see myself, because I was very close to becoming a VTuber, because I don't like the way I look. I very much disassociate with myself. In my head, I still look like how I looked at university. Every now and again, I put this off, and I'm like, oh, the hair! And it freaks me out, So I forget that I'm bald or balding. Technically, I'm going to shake it all off. So I get that completely. Beautiful Sinner says, my favorite piece of content of yours was when you got all your year in clips at the end of the year and involved us all with a video message. It was super. That is my, okay, yeah, 2020. That was a great, I really enjoyed that. Do you know what's funny? It's funny you say that because me and Nom were going through this. I very much want to get back that creatively community vibe that I had then, because that was very good. I just obviously have switched complete focus from SCP. Still hurts me a little bit every now and again when I get I see. Oh, it hurts. It hurts when I keep getting the weekly YouTube thing and it tells me what's your most watched video. Well, it's this video from 6 months ago of you doing cooking in SCP. I'm like, great. Any of the other stuff? No. Any of the other stuff that's actually no. Okay. Okay. Neb says, if there is a unique style, then yeah, it's hard to replicate. If I were to hire someone, I would be someone who is good. It would be someone who is good with piecing up a story and making the video flow well, and then you would do the effects. Oh, very true. So you hire someone who you know can do, essentially I say like the story writing aspect, who can block out and offline edit, and then you would do the online. So terminology here, guys. Editor terminology. Even editors don't know this if you don't work in telly. In TV, we have offline editing and online editing. Offline is kind of the building blocks. They do a lot of the work. I suppose what we talk about here, you can offset some of that, but the offline editor is the one who builds the story, puts the stuff together, they put all the music in and everything. But they don't grade it. They don't make it look very overly pretty. They just build it together. They will probably have music just randomly cutting in and out and all that sort of thing. And they build that story. And then the online editor, it goes to us as an edit system. We then put it all together and split it off between the dub and the online editor. The dub will mix all the music and make it sound fantastic. And there's that music and sound and vocals and voiceovers. And if they need to record voiceovers or re-record voiceovers, it's done there. And then the online editor, they go in and they fix all the visuals, make sure it's legal. They make it pretty, so to speak. They do all the grading and that sort of stuff. Neb, I love that you hate offline editing. I'm very much an offline editor. That is I think I prefer offline over online, but that's because I like making stories. If you didn't know my backstory before I was in post-production, again, I'm not an editor, I'm an edit assistant. I've only done proper being an editor like 2 or 3 times. But prior to this, I was actually working in productions. I've been a researcher, I've been a junior researcher, an assistant producer, a digital producer, a studio producer for BBC, and all that sort of thing. And I've also worked on as a camera assistant and runner and stuff on the other side too. So I've kind of been very much at every part of the TV making process. So I've kind of got this almost I've got that story element still inside of me. I've got the thing of I want to make it, I want to write it, I want to, that sort of stuff. That's still inside of me. I still every now and again see something like a topic or something that comes up and I want to forward it over to Jeremy or to one of the team at Jeremy Vine to be like, hey, this is a good topic to talk about on TV, and then get ignored. Oh. Sorry, this music is just throwing me off. Oh, here's a Stream Beats one. Okay. There we go. I don't know why it threw me off. I thought, that's not Stream Beats. That sounds too commercial. All right. So, Creative Islands. So, I'm not too stuck. I think I don't want to get stuck in Minecraft. I think it's the same thing I said before if I didn't want to get stuck in SCP. So I am trying to come up with that special sauce that makes things me. What's the format? What's the format of my show, so to speak? And I'm umming and ahhing between a few. I like the idea of trying my hand at different things, and it's all about getting good and getting better. I want to, because I really enjoyed MCC, but the bit I enjoyed most about MCC, as much, bear in mind, it's not me saying I hated the experience. MCC was so good, but the best bit about it, genuinely, was the training, was the chatting to people on Reddit and Twitter. Again, I was really into that, talking to people, going, hey, what's the type of thing you want to do? What should I do? And having people coming into my chat and go, hey, if you do this, you'll be able to do a Neo, and then actually able to do my first ever Neo. That was so good. That felt so enjoyable as a creator, and I feel like is a format I would like to replicate and do. I just don't know. Why am I doing this? I just don't know if it's the type of format that works for YouTube, in a sense. And what I mean by that is it the type of thing that people would be interested in? If they click on one, would they click on a different one? Because so much of our YouTube creator landscape, Twitch and everything is solo single games. Wow. Thanks, Dutch. What do you want me to drop? You get another land card. There you go. I will lose that card now, and that's an important card. Hat. There you go. There's your weekly ball check, Dutch. Thank you. It wouldn't work for YouTube, but definitely work for Twitch. Yeah. Still bald. Yes, I'm still bald, Dutch. That's the thing. And see, no, Neb's got a good point. What's the thing that works for YouTube? Because here's my issue is as well. I don't want to be fully focused on Twitch. Guys, sorry, Twitch, I love you, but I can't because my TV work makes it really hard to do. I shift schedules all the time. The thing I can guarantee is doing a stream a week. I just can't guarantee time and days, which is so infuriating. Play Tarkov. Do you know what? I really, really want to recreate Minecraft in Tarkov. No, Tarkov in Minecraft, that's it. I really want that. I love that Nom's just piped up here. Nom will know that I've been trying to think about a way to make an extraction style game mode in Minecraft for so long. I've been trying to convert all the games, like when I was working on FableNet, I was trying to convert all the games into that, much the annoyance of Don, our chief dev. Whale says, maybe you need to have a goal. Like, I remember the Subnautica streams. They did have a goal, a flimsy goal, but a goal. Yeah, I think the goal thing is definitely the thing moving forward as well. Because I like the idea of, like, I want to be able to get... My goal by the end of this is to be able to actually win a parkour warrior. Which is a big deal for me because I can barely get past level 1. So that's a goal, that's a training target, but does it work in the YouTube sense? And does it stick me as just Minecraft? Is that the type of thing people be interested in clicking on? Probably not. So, not gonna lie, I've somehow managed to change my mentality recently to be more discipline driven rather than motivationally driven, and it's helped me so much to develop habits too. It could work as a progression video, yeah. Oh, do you know what, Neb? I'd love to chat with you sometime about what kind of things you did to kind of get that mindset in. Like, what were the themes of what you were looking at and going, I should try this, I should look at this, I should try and reformat myself to think of it this way. Because that's a really good point. I've been playing, Well knows this. Well, I've been playing around with the idea of Get Good. I had this series I've got it in the background because I'd love to make it sometime. I've got this idea of being like, can Minecraft make me good at single-hand combat? It's a shit name, but I'll reword the name. The idea is you play a video game and then you try to replicate it in real life. Because I know people who do medieval reenactments, and I like the idea of like learning sword and shield combat in Minecraft, and then trying to and then just you can just imagine it, me talking about Minecraft and everything. And can this help me in real life? And then just me getting absolutely clobbered by a guy in full armor and a shield just clobbering me. It's just a funny video, you know. Like can Subnautica break my thalassophobia? And like it starts with me going into different water-based video games and stuff, and then will that allow me to be able to swim a portion in the ocean, for example? You know, does playing Ready or Not help me with becoming a better airsofter? I've had these weird ideas in the back of my head, and I keep going, oh, this would be so cool to do, but I don't have the money. I don't have the money or the people. And I'd love that. That's something that's, if ever I'm able to make some money from this and do something from it, that's on the chopping. That's set. That's what I love to do. I've also been, and I've mentioned this before, I've also been stuck in the cinematic gaming as well, because you'll notice that all of my stuff that I've made, all my videos have experimented in a different way, but I very much have enjoyed the trying to make something cinematic, something TV show-esque in YouTube. I've recently did it with BattleBit, for example. I say recently, it was like 4 or 5 months ago. But yeah. Cinematic. You've had your cinematic bits. You know what it is? Sometimes you get in that cinematic mind, don't you? I love doing cinema. I've been wanting to play. Oh, in terms of stream, I do want to play around a lot more with my whole stream setup and everything. I want to play around a little bit more with the cinematics camera stuff that I've got going, and get back some of the stuff I used to have, which is like all the effects coming in and all that sort of fun stuff. Oh, I've just been sent something on Discord. Let me read what you've just sent me. Oh, yeah, I've had that on I've wanted to play Rat, because I love that video from Caboodle as well. And I've seen Rat's video as well. Basically, Nom said, really good idea for a video is you playing through the Rat's Backroom Water mod. I would absolutely love to, because I know Cab did it with Rats, and Rat's video was so good. I'm so terrified of that sort of thing, yeah. You mean cinematic as in breaking the fourth wall on stream and then doing like a short movie. Ooh. Neb, can you do me a favor and send me if that stream's still available? Is that stream still available? Do you have the link to that? I won't watch it now, but I'll watch it after stream, because I'd love to see it. Also, Neb, you're going. Wait, it's 7:30. Hang on. When's Mayhem? Are you in May? I thought you were in Mayhem. I'm talking very high pitch now. Chaos is in Mayhem. I know FaZe is. I just assume. I kept assuming Chaos is. You know what? You're in Mania. You're in Mania, not in Mayhem. I just assume everyone's in Mayhem now. I'm just sitting there. I'm like, Neb, what are you doing? Go get yourself ready for Mayhem. What are you watching me for? Go get yourself ready, is what I was going to say. I am excited for Mayhem. I'm excited to do it. Because I'm going to try and be live quite a few days next week as well. So I'm going to be live in the weekdays, if possible, from just for an hour or two, to try and get some training in and get the training montage going. That's my thought. That's what I'd like to do. Might be live tomorrow as well with obviously Kaylin and Nom and Ara, and do some more training there too. Kaylin, I think, is also currently doing. I think he wants to watch Mayhem, but I know he's probably live at the moment. He's doing blindfold parkour warrior. There's me unable to do a 1-block jump, and then he's doing parkour warrior blindfolded. God. Ooh, Neb, do you want me to play it on stream? Is that okay? Or would you prefer me not to play it on stream? Because I'm happy to see it and react. I just want your permission, if it's a clip. Oh, it's copyright. I haven't got copyright subs to mute copyright. No worries, I'll watch it afterwards then. But chat, I'll watch it after stream and I'll share it in my Discord. Plug in the Discord. Hey, Wade, you're doing good, eh? You're doing good. You remember to plug your Discord. There it is. There we go. I've got. Oh, I love it so much because I'm hoping it's what I'm thinking of because I've got so many ideas for bits and stuff I'm going to do on stream. I've got a great. I can't wait. I don't want to spoil it. Oh, I'm so bad with spoilers. I'm so bad because I've got some things I'm actually currently making up in the background. Oh, I've got some really cool. I just got to try and figure out how to put it in. I come up with. I don't know about you, Deb. I come up with bits and ideas to do these like moments and stuff, and then I'll plan a whole stream then around to be able to play that moment. There's definitely 2 things I've got that are currently in the middle of edit for a bit to do on stream, and I've got to try and plan the stream just to play those bits. Genuinely serious. You do the exact same. Oh god. But okay, so this is the thing. I'm not like this. This is why I was talking about today about being this like lost creatively, because I'm not stuck with no ideas. Like I've got so many ideas. I want to do One Heart Heroes again. I'd love to be able to do the WadeBox show. I'd love to be able to do some of these training things I've got, the Get Good stuff. Like One Heart Heroes I'm currently rewriting. I am hopefully going to reach out to some devs hopefully by the end of this week actually. Which is actually one day. Hopefully by the end of next week. There we go. I'd love, because One Heart Heroes has been the one thing I really want to do again because I really enjoyed that. Neb, would you be interested in an event where you're playing? Neb, have you never heard me talk about One Heart Heroes? I've just realised. Quite a few of my viewers here will know One Heart Heroes. It's essentially pitting 8 teams of 4. Not for it. No worries. So the idea is I'm pitting 8 teams of 4 in a speed running race to beat Minecraft, and they've only got 1 heart. And there's mechanics to help speed things along and make sure they're not, there's keep inventory on and things like that. Normally, it's funny. We used to play it. Basically, we used to call One Heart Minecraft, and just like a group of us get together and play Minecraft with 1 heart. It would go on for like 5 hours or so. Because we were just constantly betraying each other. But weirdly, doing it in an event, I did it as an event once just to experiment when I did the first One Heart Heroes. And my god, it was so exciting and thrilling, and everyone was into it. So we ran it for 3 seasons. We ran 3 events and then went on hiatus for about a year. I'm bringing it back. It works really well, actually. Hello, oh my god. What is with all my OGs coming back? Hello, Sav. How are you? The one and only Sav. Sav, by the way, is a creator. Not just you guys, you should be watching them as well. But you should go check out Sav too, because Sav, I love so much that I wanted to read about the map pat thing, and I'm like, there's a video by Sav and also a vid by by Ludwig. I'm set. Oh. I have a few. So AGX has been in it. Super Sand, who's a speed. I had like a team of speedrunners in the last event, which was really quite fun to do. I'm gonna bring One Heart back for content. Oh god, am I gonna? How can I? Oh, can I? Have I got the blur? Have I set it up, or am I gonna accidentally just reveal the entire paperwork? Let me just get the reset guide up. I've gone through this reset guide with so many people. Some people are going to be like, zoom and enhance on the glasses to see what it is. If you do ever need a gamer for One Heart, absolutely. I'm going to reach out to everyone who I know. So here we go. One Heart. What is One Heart Heroes? One Heart Heroes. I'm going to read my document just so I can. Everyone knows. This is Wade rambling, by the way. I'll wrap up in about 30 minutes, by the way, for those who are like, when's he going to get onto something? One Heart Heroes. So One Heart Heroes, at its core, is a Minecraft speedrunning PvPvE race with a twist. One Heart Heroes challenges 8 teams to battle it out in a race to take down the Ender Dragon, but they only have 1 heart. So the challenge isn't too difficult or resets in too many, or results in too many resets, or competitors getting progress blocked, with a few elements to help keep the game event fast paced, including like dedicated spawn builds, PvP disabled, PvP disabled inside these builds, keep inventory rules on, so on and so forth. Don't get lost if you do. Kaylin, you're supposed to wait. Kaylin, are you were live? Hello, Kaylin. How was your parkour? How was your parkour warrior? Was you able to do it? Hello. How's it going? I had this whole bit last year, like I want to produce more shows for Twitch. I'll figure out what I'm going to do for YouTube, but I definitely want to produce more like show style stuff because I really enjoy that. It kind of brings my Twitch, not my Twitch, my TV head into my content. One Heart Heroes is the one I'm definitely doing. Like I'm definitely bringing that back. I was meant to be live, but then I went to sleep at 1 p.m. Oh no! Wait, no, Kayla, because you're the same time zone as me. You didn't. No, Kayla, nominal. Is this your fault? Because I know that you two were up late earlier in the week. Nom, have you done a bad? I'm just gonna blame Nom. I feel like I should blame Nom for this. Oh dear. Yeah, so one Heart Heroes, we used to run it purely by redstone commands, and we kind of butchered it together ourselves and ran it with a full admin team. I want to get some plugin developers together to help kind of just make it a bit sexier, is the best way to say it. I've been spoiled by MCC and Mayhem, so I want to make it a bit sexier. So yeah, One Heart Heroes. I would like to get that done probably by March, if I can. Because the format's all set up, you know. For those who don't know, like I said, One Heart is a group of creators racing to beat the game, but they only have 1 heart. They have mechanics and stuff they can do and everything to keep it going. So yeah, if you want to talk about the event side of stuff, I'd recommend hitting. Yeah, Jake's on my list along with Wraith of 2 people I'm going to reach out to. Jake is someone I'd love to reach. I just need to. Jake I love and I want to reach out to because I absolutely love everything Jake does. I just also need to get some money together for it. I'm going to be open with you guys. There's going to probably be a very, very, very forced sponsored stream at one point, or a very forced kind of money raising type stream to basically afford to be able to cover the costs of this creation of this event, by the way. Just a heads up. Because I really do want to do this. I really do. It was so much fun. So yeah. Oh. Wait, chilling out. No. Oh, what do you mean I chill out all the time? I actually don't have anything near me I could totally chill out. Elgato microphones are fantastic. Please sponsor me, Elgato. Please. Please, I've got your screen, I've got your two stream decks, I've got a microphone, please. Please sponsor me. I really want your prompter, and I can't get hold of it right now. Please sponsor me. I really want your prompter so I can do some recordings. I've got these ideas down. Elgato, please. 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 I really need a prompter. I really do. I really, really need a prompter, Elgato. Please sponsor me. Sponsored by Elgato. Not. Anyway. Hello. Yeah, it's I'm in the, yeah, so it's a weird, I'm in a weird landscape. I've got these, like I said, I've got all these different ideas. I'm gonna figure out what I need to do. So here's the idea, here's the proposal. Because I am this like lost at this moment of what I want to do. So here's the thing. I love that I wanted to do this. I should have set myself up before I actually did this. Where is it? 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 No. 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 That works. Okay. Here's the thought, okay? I still don't really know what I'm going to do for content, so I'm going to break this year up in 3. First 4 months, I'm going to be focused purely on trying different things out, experimenting with my content, and figuring out what's going to work, okay? Just playing around with the things I want to try, right? By the end of the 4 months, whatever is working best for me, whatever it is, out of all the different ideas I'm trying, that's going to be the focus. I'm going to grab them, and that's going to be the focus I put into for the rest of the year. Okay? We enter into the next 4 years. I kind of call it the training, the arc, the time where I'm experimenting with that specific format. I'm really trying to make it special and me. Okay? And then we get to the final 4 months, kind of jokingly calling it manifestation. The point where I'm going, can I turn this into something? Because here's the thing. I'm 31. And I'm very much like in a really happy place with my IRL work. And I would like to progress that. And I feel like setting a time frame of 1 year is a good way of doing that. I can take a year at the moment, carrying on with what I'm doing at the moment work-wise, and really push my content, really push the content creation side of things. But if I don't see the growth I'd like, if I don't see this working out the way I'd like it to, then I think I'm going to call it. I think this is my final year where I really push it. By the end, I'll make a decision. Am I happy with what I'm making? Can I keep going? Can I push doing that with my IRL work as well? Can I do that? Can I become... My goal in life is to become a part-time, full-time, or a part-time or full-time editor in television, and also do some content stuff on the side. Can I do that? If the answer is yes, we'll keep going. If the answer is no, then I need to focus and change. I'll step back a little bit on the content creation. I'll do like what YouTube Liaison says, just do what I enjoy, and this will be the hobby, so to speak. So yeah, this is the last year, so to speak. I'm not going to disappear fully, as I said. By the end of it, I'm not going away or anything, but I think this is the year I'm going to push, and the final year I'm going to really have this kind of feeling. And by the end, I'll either know, is this a hobby, or is it something I can turn into something special? And then, hopefully by the end of the year, I won't be too upset by all the YouTube videos going, where is MCC Rising to WadeBox now? Look, he's nowhere. Maybe I should feel a bit better before those videos come out. And maybe, you know, maybe it'll work. And maybe Wolfie will be able to turn around and be like, yeah, I can see him getting into something. So yeah, that's the thing. Can I manifest it? I think there's an opportunity. I don't think it's like the end at all. I think there's a chance, you know. But yeah. That's I love the fact I had this whole stream, and that is the... No, after you. There we go. That's the ambulance going past, in case you didn't know. So yeah, yeah. This is my... I think the big... This is going to be the year I'm going to really push and start. And by the way, when I see growth, I just want to see myself progressing. I think that's the thing. I want to be by the end of this and be like, am I progressing in terms of content here? And I don't want to be like... By the way, I'm being serious. I don't mean in terms of like 60 viewers, 100 viewers, 1,000 viewers on live streams, and thousands of views. I'm talking about just being able to confidently make consistent content, okay? That's what I mean. I literally just mean, can I make this stuff and feel good about it and maintain an audience? You know, that's my goal from the end of this year. Because I'll be honest, seeing the little dip did hurt. It did take a number. So I'm gonna rally and give it one last big shot. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Consistency is one of the best things to have as a creator. It's so hard. The problem with consistency, people talk consistency, and for me, I can't be consistent in terms of time. I can try and be consistent in terms of video uploads, but I can't be consistent in terms of my streaming life because IRL is stopping that. Like my IRL has very much caused an issue where I can't stream on consistent days and things like that. So consistency for me is going to be, can I get that consistency in terms of making these streams I do feel special, making because I would like, I've said this to Nom a few times, I want my streams to feel special because I can't stream regularly. You know, I want my videos to feel good and feel special, and I don't mean special in terms of viewership, I mean special in terms of, am I happy of making something good, you know? Yeah, I want to be proud of the work I'm doing. I just want to be proud of the work I'm doing. Anyway, I think I've rambled on for long enough. I am going to see who is any of the Mayhem teams live. I've been honestly, I've been rambling for so long because I'm just waiting for the Mayhem teams to go live so I can go raid them. Chaos isn't going to be live. No. I'm going to hit Chaos. Chaos is live. There we go. Chaos is live. And obviously with FaZe. Let's go. But we'll raid Chaos. Because... Wait, it started? No, they're in the lobby. I was going to be like, have I just been streaming through the entirety of their Mayhem and I want to watch them do Mayhem? God, that was my heart. Yeah, we're going to go raid into Chaos the Nerd. All right. With that, I'm going to wrap up today's stream. I'm going to just pause the music myself. Thank you everyone so much. Those of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much. The stream will end on YouTube. It doesn't kind of relate into another one, but there's plenty of backlog of my videos and my previous live streams you can go and check through. For those of you on Twitch, we're going to go raid into Chaos Corpse. He's a wonderful fella. Obviously, he was my teammate over in MCC. Please do give him the love and support he needs because he is definitely fighting for us over in MC Mayhem. So give him all the cheers and stuff because I don't think he's in Mania as well. So I want him to win Mayhem. And then, sorry, Neb, I want us to win Mania. We'll give you a run for your money. All right. No, you don't need to see Wade Raid or anything like that. Just say, you got this, Chaos. Just give him support. That's all I want. I'm rapidly trying to find my end stream button. There it is. Oh, dear. There we go. Thank you everyone for joining me for a very weird start of the year, but it just felt nice to get all this off my chest. I just want to get all this worry off my chest before we get into the thick of it. All right. More streams coming probably tomorrow to prep for Mania. In the meantime, give some love to Chaos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Cheerio! Thank you, by the way. Thank you so much. That's a drop it! Go! We need to go! We're about to go! I got a message saying to teleport you, so...
Yay!
Speaking of teleportation...
Don't! Why'd you look up? Move! Just go! Just go! Just go! Oh my god!
We got this!
Yes! 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 Go! 3, 2, 1! Oh my god!